Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and to a current household video actually. This is another upgrowth slash decades challenge game that I have going on, but it's the one that I've been playing for a very long time. If we come to my gallery here, I bet we can see when I first started playing this one. Let's close up that one. Oh, that is my library. I forget what I'm doing. Okay, let's look at all of my stuff. Hashtag. Well, no, that'll be not under hashtag. That'll be... Man, I don't even know what I'm doing. Households. This might work for us. Keep going down here. It was a long time ago that I started playing this save. But, I don't know. If I can't find them, it's not going to be a super big deal. Anyways, I've been playing it for a long time. We are in the 1940s, so there is currently a world war going on, and so all of the men are off on a different lot doing their own thing. This is my third generation, technically. Her daughter is the fourth generation, but her name is Jenny Sigworth now. It was Lewis previously. Lewis has generally been the family name in this family, and she is a descendant of Mary and Cameron from the Laundry Day stuff. Trailer, I guess. They were the Maxis Sims, and so they were the couple that I used originally to start this household off. She sold her house when her mother died after her younger brother and husband both left for the war and moved to the city to hopefully get a better job. She's working in a retail store now every day, whereas she used to be working as a laborer job, which was kind of a factory type job, I was saying. And we're living... This is just a my-built apartment. It's not an actual apartment building, but we moved into this tiny, tiny little apartment, and your child is crying, so you should come take care of her. And we're going to use the roommate function from Discover University to get people to live in the other slots. So hopefully that'll work like I want it to. We had hardly any money after we moved here, because technically she had to purchase the entire building, so it was like 60,000 simoleons. But she got kind of a cute little apartment for it. Let's auto lights all lights. And let's call our dogs up to our apartment. She just moved here, like the last time I played, and then I saved and quit, and now we're here. So we have a lot of room to go. Her baby is Sylvia Sigworth, and they're the child of Edison, I want to say her husband's name is. He's the child of the Sigworth family because of MC Command Center, so good times there. And so, yeah, she's working as a retail employee. I was doing my research, and she's like a Macy's makeup counter girl, maybe. If you've seen The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, you can kind of understand that job. I think that's a 50s set show, but I'm not 100% sure. But I liked the fact that she worked every single day, so she could make probably a little bit more money off of that. We'll see when her husband gets back from war, if he gets back from war, which he does. So she just got off her shift. She's exhausted. If she's going to come here and collapse, I'm going to pause and we'll come back when she wakes up. Well, we'll just say she kind of took a nap there in the middle of the day. The welcome wagon came, so we should go say hi. They might be relatives of hers because her family lived here in town until just a decade ago. You're going to have to get up. She's really sad. Her mother just died. Maybe yesterday in game. You're going to want to change clothes. Change outfit. Okay, that's acceptable. We can work with that. Let's go down and invite everyone in. I guess we have to go down one more floor. Come here. Invite neighbors in. We have Myra Santos. We have Ernesto Gonzalez. We have Ainsley Gonzalez, probably his wife or sister, and Kyle Yassine. Are you his wife? Yep. We have a couple of Sims who kind of look 1920s-ish. Her and him. 1920s, probably. But yeah, you can see she has a bit of a shorter skirt and cute little heels on more than in our 1890s save right now. Let's introduce herself to that neighbor. Ooh, funny introduction probably isn't going to go down for her so well right now. Yeah, she doesn't have the spirit for funny. We will put that in your inventory. It's a gift for you. You can take it. Fruitcake had a lot of sugar in it, which during war rations probably made it pretty precious. Come, great new neighbor. That's a calmer thing. And we took her mother's gravestone because I have a graveyard across town over in that direction that we can go and place later and keep the family all together. All right, let's drop that into our inventory. I wonder if with the new neighbors here, can we go ahead and place our ad for roommates? I don't think if we don't have roommates that we are going to... I don't even know how to... Oh, I saw it. Why can't we do it right now? There aren't enough available beds. Interesting. All right, let's hold on 2 seconds to see what I can do about that. Okay, well, we're back. I feel like I am quite the generous landlord. I have given everyone, you know, a little room full of furnishings, and we each have a unique skill item per room. But besides that, all of the items are the exact same, and it's all just one living space, even though they're like long and thin apartments on the first 2 floors, and then up here there are all kinds of random rooms. But at least we have space to get roommates now, and each of these doors has the first door in, so that's why I put everything in one door, in one room. The apartment building is empty on the gallery, so if you are interested in getting it and decorating it yourself for your gameplay, for either a historical or a modern save, go for it. Be my guest. I'd love to see what you do with it, so if you do something with it and share it on the gallery, let me know. Did I get them an outdoor garbage can? Oh, I think I put the apartment stuff on the first floor. I wasn't sure if it was going to work or not, but let's see if it does. Do we have a trash chute? Right there, and it works. That's great. All right, well, let's come here. I'm going to have to lock the top room. Whose birthday is it? Oh, it's Sylvia's birthday. We might see a 1940s toddler in this part. Let's go ahead and place an advertisement for roommates. We have 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6 slots at the moment, and these are like a 3-bedroom apartment, so we could add some more bedrooms in there if we want. Look at that internet working great for us. She is not the landlord when she sells. I don't know what we're going to do money-wise. Go ahead and fill your bowl again, and then come here and feed, change her diaper, and bounce her. We have 2 Boston Terriers? Pugs? I'm not 100% sure what they are anymore, but this is the type of dog that, when my research said, was super common in the 30s at the time. We got them back then. I think they might even be elders now. No, he's an adult. And Puzzle is his sister. They're like 2 dogs I found on the gallery, and I decided that they would be brother and sister so we wouldn't get in puppies in the game. And then she needs to have some fun. So let's try a sad painting. See if that's both fun for her and helps alleviate her sad moodlet. That could be useful. You don't need to be scared, Donald. It's going to be okay. Donald and Puzzle. Oh, and she's still not doing okay, so we'll need to change her diaper. Is this fun? It's hard to tell. I don't think it's really fun. Okay, click that. It is helping with her sad moodlet, though. Puzzle, you're in the way. Pick up your pet. Move her out of the way. And then don't actually pick her up because you got in. And now change her diaper. And come here and fill the bowl again. Oh, oops, I forgot. I cheated them some monies when I was renovating, but she had $431 beforehand, so we're back down to that. Which is desperately why we need roommates, because the bills for this lot are going to be pretty expensive. And we're not going to have the money for it. Let's go downstairs and talk to the people who came to say hi to us. Let's come. Thank you for coming. The thing is, though, she needs fun from conversations, which comes when you are funny, but her funniness is not going to go over at all if she's sad, so we're kind of in a dilemma here. The interior of this apartment building is based on pictures that I found online, so hopefully that part at least is semi-accurate. And it's Sylvia's birthday. Sylvia has never met her father. Her father went off to war maybe the same day, and she was just born later that day, or the day or two before he went off to war, so it's kind of sad. And we have to roll dice in 2 weeks from when the decade starts, so we're on day 3 currently. So we still have some time of just her taking care of things alone. to see whether the men are going to come home from war or not. He's our age. Let's be friendly with him. Make friends with people who look decade appropriate. And his wife. Both of them. Yep. And it looks like Puzzle wants attention. Why are you crying, Puzzle? It's okay. She learned everything all at once. Art lover, romantic, and jealous. Oh, Willis. That's her uncle. Her father's brother, yeah. Let's check her family tree here out really fast. They won't all look decades appropriate. So that's her brother. Yep, her brother is Ernest. He could potentially be the heir, but I haven't decided yet. Women at this point in time, rules-wise, are allowed to be the heirs, and so she might just be, and her child could be. So at least we have, you know, we're going to keep the family history going. But then we have Julius, who's her father, who died quite a while ago. He was the oldest son, but Anna was older than him of the kids. And Nicholas actually wasn't born until I left the house. I took the 4 oldest kids and I took them all out of the house and sent them to the city to live together and work together. And then the parents had Nicholas. Willis was the second brother. Sally was at home doing her own thing. Carrie was the single sister who was kind of a free spirit, and she didn't get married as fast as the rest of her siblings, so she was following a career in music for a while. And then she fell in love with the family butler, and he was also from a different race, so it was super scandalous, but she ran away with him to get married, and they are actually living in Sulani, which the game chose for them and not me. And I think they have a child. Yeah. So that was a fun story for a while. And then we have Mary Webster, I guess she got remarried, and Cameron Lewis, who were the originals, and the Maxis Sims from Laundry Day. So this game I've put in quite a few hours into this save already. Kyle has a 70s hairstyle going on. We're a couple of decades short of that one still. Ask her for advice. Maybe she has gone through a similar situation. Get to know. Hey, that's our husband. What are you doing? I love you, but you can't be here. You need to leave. I'm sorry. Goodbye. But there he is, Edison Sigworth, our beautiful and brave husband. Off in the war right now. He has bright blue eyes. Hopefully our daughter will get those. She has her mother's facial features. Those were not from my family, but they married in. Her father was a ladies' man for his young adulthood, and then once he finished the aspiration where you want to date all the other Sims, then he settled down and got married. And he was a doctor, so he was very charismatic and outgoing and just didn't want to settle down for a long time. It was kind of a fun story. He almost married an alien Sim, which would have kind of been a revealing moment for a couple of more decades into the future. Sorry, that fridge is not your fridge. You need to come over here and get the leftovers out of this fridge. It will be interesting trying to control doors. I know that I can lock this door for household specifically, but I don't know how to work with keeping her and the family out of all the other doors. Maybe she'll develop really good relationships with her neighbors and she'll be able to pop in and out of their apartments freely. The casserole is poor quality, but because in this era, you know, rations were a huge thing, I figured that I can't throw any food away. It's what we have, and so we have to eat it. If you want to look into wartime rations and the food they made with it, it was kind of interesting. Mostly what they rationed, and I think that this is more in Britain than it was in America, because, well, rations were in America too, but I just don't know what the rations were. But in Britain it was like jam was rationed, and butter and dairy and sugar, and more of like the processed, and meat I think was all rationed. But then like you could buy baked goods from bakers who had got more rations of some of the baking supplies that they needed, and you could grow whatever vegetables you wanted, and those weren't rationed. I don't think bread was rationed either. Anyways, it's interesting stuff. Go ahead and wash that, and then you are ready for bed. So you are going to go and sleep. Your little mismatched chairs. We're going to need to get the roommates in here pretty fast because I don't want her to be responsible for all of the bills when the bills come. And there she goes, crawling into bed. Well, this was kind of a short little part, but this was kind of a peek into a different game that I have going on. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's any other of my gameplay that you would like to see. Actually, let's just give another second here. Yeah, let's finish here on my full game screen again, which is we have the upgrowth challenge with the sim that we were just looking at. We have the normal one that I'm playing on YouTube. I have Cassandra Goth that I've showed off to you guys a couple of times, and traditional legacy challenge family that I've been playing for a while. My husband's save that I'm not going to be playing. Yeah, I don't think so. A tiny living fun house that I played. This is my building save. We have a mermaid and a vampire and their 2 vampire sons. We have a Strangerville just for fun save and my attempt to finally finish the Not So Berry challenge. So if you are interested in seeing any of those games specifically, do let me know. I might also be starting a Planet Zoo series soon because I love that game so much. It's either second to The Sims or they're both on the same field. So those are all the things that I could potentially be doing. Let me know if you have any thoughts on those or on any other games that you want me to play, and I will see you next time. Thank you.